Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's time for Dodger baseball. Next. Stepping up now, Newton Stevens. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The first baseman, Newton Stevens.
And now a pitch on the way. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Hey, get him with your best stuff right here.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Batting second.
To the plate now, Terrence Ho. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, we learned in spring training this is an organizational mission. To lead the league in walks, create constant pressure on the pitcher, drive his pitch count up, foul off that tough 2-strike pitch, find ways to create opportunities to score runs. This team is a nightmare for the opposing pitcher to deal with.
And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
2 down now.
The pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Dodgers down in order. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Set to get his day started, the dude Gerald, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
Drive it. Let's go, kid.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that'll get over the wall, in fact, so 2 runs will score, but not the 3rd.
Are you kidding me right here? The pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit that breaks the tie and gives them a 2-run lead.
You know, there's an old theory that a swinging bat is a dangerous bat no matter who swings it. The last thing they were thinking of, the opposing pitcher was going to drive in too.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
The 3-1. Soft liner towards first.
Here we go. Pick it up. Pick it up.
And that's the second out. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll step off.
Get down.
Marchand, the runner at third. Gerald on at second with 2 down. And awfully close there on 3 and 2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
So stepping in, Bryce Harper, and he's got a shot to open up an even greater lead if he can get something into the outfield. 2-2. Here it is. Hit on the ground to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Phillies 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Sully Matias.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And another foul ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
The third baseman, Cody.
Into the box now, Cody Hosey. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
1-0. Here we go, boys.
2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Knuckle curve and a beauty. 2-1 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Two and two.
2-2 is the count.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. Next up for Los Angeles, Francisco Mejia. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Here comes the first pitch. Mejia, a native of the Dominican Republic, is looking like a near lock at this point to make the NL All-Star squad. He is currently the leading vote getter at catcher.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the best players in the game, a superstar, and that's what the All-Star game is about. The fans getting to see the best players put on display.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail in this one 3-0. Standing in, Everson Pereira. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Strike one, huh?
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes, 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out. So 1 away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today. Into the box now, David Bodie. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here.
One out. Hey, come on now.
First delivery to him on the way. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. But this guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
The next 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Coming to the plate now, Walker Buehler. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Buehler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Grounded down the third baseline. Reined in. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Into the box now, the dude, Gerald. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Digging in, Newton Stevens. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The
First offering on its way.
Newton Stevens.
Here we go right now, fellas.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's one down now. Stepping into the box, Terrence Coe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up
The
next, the
batter,
former
number 5,
All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager.
Corey.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Called strike 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Standing in, Sully Matias. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Let's go.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. Settling in now, Cody Hosey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
Hey, we got one here, guys.
The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at-bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
And an annoying
2 balls,
knuckleball
1 strike.
ping-ponging past a swing for a strike.
Hey, plays out 1 right here.
This is foul right side. The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
And it's quickly 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Harper coming on. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Now batting, center fielder.
Standing in now, Everson Pereira, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Here we go, guys.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but man, these guys are swinging at everything.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for LA. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Digging in to try it again, the dude, Gerald. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Gerald.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, attaboy, way to drive, kid.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Now batting.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Bryson Stott. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Popped him up. Seager backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Garrett Hampson. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Need you right here, kid. Drive
The 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Stevens is under it. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Rhys
Now batting,
Hoskins.
the
2
first
hits
baseman.
and 2 trips for him thus far.
Hoskins.
All right, come on now. One time. Get a piece.
The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. In now, David Bodie will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Richie Ibanez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Ibanez.
In there, 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Ready for another chance. Newton Stevens. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
And this will be fouled away. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. We're through 6 full. It's the Phillies 6 and the Dodgers nothing. Leading off the inning, Terrence Cole, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Hey, all right, here we go.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. The pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Striding into the box, Corey Seager. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And there's ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Looking to send him packing again. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
In now, Sully Matias. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Hey, come on, guys.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he could.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Now in the box, the dude, Gerald, and an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Hey, have a day right here. 3rd knock of the game for the pitcher. Don't be shocked if he's not in a 3-hole for this manager tomorrow.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryson Stott. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Striding in once again, Garrett Hampson. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result that's his last at-bat.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors, and 2 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 7 and the Dodgers nothing. Now batting, Cody Hosey. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. The 0-2 home.
No outs here.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. Digging in and looking for more,
next,
Francisco Mejia, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
We got one here.
There's the good
One
knuckle
ball, one
curve, a
strike.
ball and a strike.
All right, here we go now.
Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Here it comes. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping in now, Everson Pereira.
Pereira.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
2 down here.
And he missed
No,
with it. It's
ball.
1-2.
1-2.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. And it wouldn't be a game in Southern California without the obligatory beach ball sighting as this one makes its way onto the field. 2 out, nobody on. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Now at the plate, David Bodie starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
You know, if a knuckleballer's in a game this late, he's got a good one
Hey, place
working.
it first.
He's been able
Place
to
it
manipulate that thing all over. It's been dancing, occasionally mixing in a fastball. He's done a nice job.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Cody Bellinger will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Dodgers. Number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The numbers on the year, 272, 17 home runs, and an even 50 RBIs.
1 out now.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Newton Stevens. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
0-1.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it
0-2.
now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
A 7-0 shutout final today. The Philadelphia Phillies took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. The dude, Gerald, earns his league-best 14th win and recording 16 strikeouts along the way. Walker Buehler was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss.